Hey, I'm back. What is it now? It's got to be almost 2 months since my knee surgery. I'm getting around good. Everything's working fantastic. I'm back on the lathe for this first time since then. So thought I'd show you what I'm doing. I took some pieces of walnut that I had and I cut them into 12-inch squares and I glued them together. Okay, I'm going to make a chip and salsa bowl for Mark, my friend that got me this wood. Yeah, I bet you guys don't have friends like that. He got me a whole bunch of wood. I think you guys have seen it before. But anyway, they're about 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches thick, and I glued two of them together, and I came up with, I think you can see how, you can't even tell hardly where the seam is in there. So once I got it done, glued together, that was on Thursday night, and I had to glue two 6-inch pieces together to get my 12 on the flat. So this here's glued together this way, and then yesterday I glued them together like this to get this thickness out there, and it came out pretty good. I took it out to my what do you call that thing, my bandsaw, and I got a little jig for it. I got a video out on that jig too, but got the jig and it made this round piece right here. So I'm not going to have to do a heck of a lot to round this thing. Just looking pretty good. So, I don't know if I got any good stories to tell you, except I'm so glad to be back. I've got my knee is better. Physical therapy's going good. I still some things I can't do, but this morning I got out with the chainsaw and I cut up a whole bunch of wood that I have for turning. And my wife helped me when we took it around the back, and we did something with stacked it up. I'm adding on an addition. I'm going to get out of this little shop right here. This little area I'm in is it's just too small, so I'm putting an addition on the side of my shop, so it'll be 10 foot by 32 foot long. So I'll be able to get all my tools out there, and then in here I'm going to bring my my laser in. I think I guys showed you the wood, the laser pecker thing I got. Nope, nothing nasty. That's just the name of it, laser pecker, because it pecks, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, I bought another one, but I bought a bigger one, a 10-watt machine. It's called the X Tool V1. I think I did a video putting it together, but oh man, I've been doing all sorts of things with that. But now I'm back on the lathe. So I'm going to start turning this, and then I'll get you guys in here a little bit and show you how it's going. So again, really glad to see everybody, and I hope everybody's doing as good as I am. I hope that you guys are finding, something in life that makes you happy. I've got it. I got my wife, I got my grandkids, my kids, and and my shop. I found out what makes me happy. So anyway, I'll get to getting busy. Oh, I was going to show you something else here. This is what I'm going to do for the chips and salsa. I'm going to make a hole in the middle to take this piece of wood. Very pretty. So it'll set inside like this, and then you'll be able to take and put a chip holder in there. So I think it's going to be pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to get to busy, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit and show you how we're doing. All right, back again. I just started it, and then I thought, you know what, maybe I'd show you guys a little bit of this. And, I did it with the thingamabobber, cut it on the bandsaw, and it got it pretty round, but it still needs more to go. So I'm going to be using a combination of this bowl gouge. People say, well, what kind of grind do you have? Well, I don't know, I just sharpened it up, and I guess it's a brine one. And then I got this scraper that I'm going to be using. Then I may use my my carbide bit too. In fact, maybe I'll start out with the carbide and chew this up a little bit. So anyway, I got to run it on a real slow speed. I've got this thing mounted on my faceplate on the back end, so I want to make sure it doesn't blow off. Yeah, I think you guys can see or hear it. This thing is bouncing all around. What happened is that I got it out of round and I wasn't able to get it back into round for some reason. Maybe I've been off the lathe too much, but boy, it bounced all over the place, and as you can see, it was a mess. Well, I'll speed it up a little bit so I can catch. You know, this is something I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to make it a bowl for chips, but do I want to, I guess I'll round this down in the bottom. I don't want to lose too much of the space in there, so I'll see. I'm getting close, but not quite close enough. So I'll work at it and I'll get back. Anyway, you see how it does. It's just boring, but I'll come back and show you a little bit. Good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, and I'll tell you what, I had to quit yesterday working on this chip and salsa bowl. You gotta laugh. You can't laugh, you're gonna cry. And, I screwed this thing up something fierce. Let me show you guys real quick. I mean, I really would like to cry, but let's see if I can figure out how to switch this around. Okay, this knot was in there, I didn't see it, so that's a bad spot, but this, it blew out completely. I glued it. I'm not going to be able to save that, so I'm going to cut it down to here, so it's only going to be this deep rather than this deep, but, hang on. So, that's something that happens when you're turning wood. You just have mistakes. I did not need this to be a mistake this time. Now, anyway, I'm going to work on straightening this out, and then I'll just show you a little bit of the video, because it may blow apart on me, and you won't be able to see that. I'm gonna go to the side though, so when it blows, it doesn't hit me. Fortunately, I was to the side on that one. I'm pretty careless with this thing, but I'm going to definitely be in the side when I'm going to break this off, because it will blow a little bit. So have fun watching this next little segment. Okay, here goes nothing. My thought is I'm going to use this parting tool, and I'm going to come back in here and just start parting it up right below that seam, and this will probably blow all the way off, so I'm going to get out of the way. Well, it's getting close, guys, getting close. I'm going to have to round it a little bit more, I think. Let me tell you what I think my problem was. I had this end done up with the faceplate. Then we returned it. I didn't get it square, so this thing wasn't perfectly round. So I think that was my problem, but it is what it is now. Getting close, guys, getting close. I'm having a heck of a time that my motor's not powerful enough or something. I'm gonna try using this. Staying out of its way. there, folks. Okay, we're getting closer. That's broken off. Well, it's gonna go. There she goes. Hey, it blew off onto this little piece. So now I gotta try to clean it up. So you guys got to see the exciting part. It blew off. Now I'm gonna work on it, and I'll get back with you. Oh, you know, here I am again. I haven't had a good day at this thing. This chip and salsa platter, it did not turn out the way I started it. I had such good plans that, you know, I come a little bit closer to here. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not real happy. I am happy, but I'm not happy with the results. But you know, this is just a good thing to show that you can't always be perfect. I'd like to one time though, just once be perfect. But this did not turn out like I had it designed. I blew it apart, and then I started working on the middle piece that I was going to make the bowl for. It blew apart. So here's what I ended up with, which still is not bad, but we got a piece like this. I've got some flaws in it I got to sand out yet, but I got the bowl, and the bowl will fit right in there. So I don't know, not a total loss, but just is not what I started out with. And that's just to show you that, you know, it's a piece of wood. That's all it is. All that was a piece of wood. And I started to turn it into something, and it just didn't want to be that. So it made this other thing. So again, you know, there it is. Here's your chip and salsa container. And probably better this way anyhow, because you can take the bowl right out of there and flip it out. It's just that it should have been about that much higher, another inch, over an inch higher. And but it blew all apart on me. You guys saw that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm a little discouraged on turning today, so I'm not going to turn anything else. I hope Mark isn't too mad at me when he sees what I made him, because, you know, he was expecting this big thing, deep, and then he's getting this. But I am going to give him this glass piece too, so maybe that'll make up for it. So, Mark, I got to tell you, my apologies in advance that I screwed up on this one. Oh boy. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you got a kick out of this anyway, because I sure as heck did. And I told my wife I'm just going to come park my truck, and I decided to make this last little clip and confess to everybody that I'm no good. Well, adios, amigos. This is from Texas. Bye.